friends. I am holding a piecing party at my home on the first Saturday of next month to celebrate the occasion of my son Jamie's 21st birthday. We'll be making a quilt top for him and would be honored if you would participate. Please bring some swatches or any useful scrap. The colors will be the traditional red, white, and blue. The fabric and pattern may be anything you choose. Following the sewing bee, there will be food and drink and merriment, of course. Please let me know if you can come. Sincerely, Margaret Prentice.
Happy birthday to Jamie. Happy birthday on the eve of your majority. The needles eye, the supply, the thread that runs so true. There's many a bow that I let go because I wanted you, because I wanted you. Jamie, I know deep down in my heart that someday in the near future you will come around and realize, as I do, that we are destined to be together forever. That day will be the happiest day of my life. You've told me many secrets, James Prentice, but my secret I never told you. My inscription reads simply, yours till the sun grows cold and the stars are rolled and the leaves of the judgment book unfold. Prove the needle's eye doth supply the thread that runs so true. There's many a bow that I let go because I wanted you, because I wanted you. Jamie, their hearts hidden in this design. It's supposed to be unlucky to sew in before the engagement is official, but I just couldn't wait. But I can't stand. You don't think you should speak with Daddy just yet? Because that means I can't tell anybody, and I'm just bursting with the news. But since you want it that way, I will obey you. I may as well get used to obeying you, sweetheart, because it looks like I'll be doing it a long time. But darling, don't let's wait too long. I'm not that patient. Yours too, Wichita Falls. Did you find the hearts? Lavinia Hall.
James, you've always been my favorite nephew, so I'm not going to mince words. Everyone will be wanting a piece of you, so don't spread yourself too thin. With all my love and Mattie,
Till the leaves of the judgment book unfold.
with all my love and Mattie.
The needle's eye doth supply the thread that runs so true. How I envy you, Jamie. Not belonging to nobody and not having nobody telling you what to do all the time. Seems like I'm never gonna have my freedom. Everything a girl ever does belongs to someone else, don't you know? Like all the quilts we get go to our husbands. And I ain't never getting married, that's for darn sure. Remember when we was little and you'd tease me for my freckles and my stringy hair and I'd try to beat you up and I'd end up tearing all my clothes and getting the punishment? Well, I tried to get a patch off that old skirt I wore then, but it just fell apart in my hands. So I stole this piece from Mama's special scraps. Remember it? It was the first time you told me I looked pretty in anything. I wore it when you took me to town. And remember that man thought we was man and woman instead of brother and sister? I saw some pictures of some faraway places in town. Sure would like to see them someday. Maybe we can go together, seeing as how I ain't never getting married. Love you, Sister Molly. There's many a bow that I told no. P.S. I like your new girl. She has freckles. Because I'm waiting here for you. I'm waiting here for you.
Do you remember this calico print? You should. You had a hard time keeping your hands off it. I wore it the day you called on me, promising to marry and be true. Well, we sealed that promise, James Earl Prentice. And whatever you think, I've done what I've done, all for the love of you. And now I am practically gone crazy with the shame of it and waiting for you to come round. What's keeping you from me, Jamie? I thought we really had something special. Well, I'm not going to beg you. I have my pride. But I'm here. And I'm sewing the wild goose chase pattern into my block because sometimes that's what loving you feels like. And I'll tell you something else. If I get near that simp I hear you're fiddling with, I'm going to rip her hair out. You'll always belong to me, Jamie, no matter how free you think you are. Ellie.
If you are not handsome at 20, not strong at 30, not rich at 40, and not wise at 50, you never will be. Well, James, you got the handsome part down.
I know deep down in
Darling,
my heart,
Good luck, cousin Felicity.
My dear son, I am making the centerpiece for this quilt, which will simply say, friendship. May you always be surrounded by as many friends as you have now. Friendship, friendship.
Yours too, which it's unfolds through. Lavinia through. Lavinia the needles I doth supply, the thread that runs so true. There's many a fool never know, because I'm loving you, because I'm loving you.
Happy
21, James Earl.
Prentice.
Here's your freedom quilts.